we are in the villa. And where are we going to continue? Specifically, in this bedroom. Good morning, Mom. Good morning. This bedroom is the next one we want to finish. Why this one and not another? Well, basically because it's the one that needs the least work, we think. So we believe that between today and tomorrow, we can finish it. In this bedroom, we still need to fix the ceiling. This hole, smooth it out, put up the drywall here, lay the flooring, smooth that wall, give that one a second coat. This one too. Install the door. Well, too many things. And in this one, we already have the walls more or less smooth. We also have this drywall up, and we just need to tape the drywall seams. Finished fixing some holes my dad made, but the ceiling is already pretty smooth. So the first step will be to remove all of this from here. Where do we put all of this?
We'll take the toolboxes to the small room. As for the drywall, we'll leave the ones we're going to install in the middle room.
Maybe we can leave them in the hallway and just move things around. I think there are going to be fights over who gets to sleep in this room because it's really cool. Very big and very beautiful. I think there are going to be fights over who gets to sleep in this room. Yeah, this one is definitely the best. It's really cool. I'm in love with the arch, even if they call it the pizza arch. I love it. I think it's super cool. And when the floor's in, I can't even imagine how amazing it'll look. I hope we have time to show it in this video.
The bed is 150 wide.
150.
150.
I just can't wait to see the bed all set up. Some small closets. Once we put in the floor, we can start thinking about it. But we need to smooth the walls first. If we put the bed in before that, it'll be a mess.
We have to leave it. I'm not sure if the ceiling needs another coat or if it's fine. Let's see what kind of lighting we put in here.
We need to cover the 2 holes in the ceiling. We also need to finish this part here.
Once we have the floor installed, then we'll put in the door.
You need to cover it up, ma'am.
I don't know if we'll have enough time.
I think we're running short on time. And we also have to put the door frame here. Yes. There's not even a door frame. I would finish the floor. But the thing is, to do the floor, we'll have to make a straight line. Do that little bit, go from there to over there, so we can walk out through here.
Once this floor is finished, I would already start cleaning up the room.
Oh, but Mom, we won't have enough time to do it in just 2 days.
We'll do it as we go.
Yes, as we go.
Burgers, I got some buns. Grab a watermelon.
Ooh, this sounds fun.
Let's have a
Okay, where are we going to start? I think, Mom. What can I do? Well, let's turn on the light here. We're doing it. Oh, hush. I'm feeling awful. I'm going to start fixing the drywall joints. I'll be working on those. And if you want, you can start fixing these gaps that stick out a bit and need to be leveled. Leave it nice and smooth now, so we have all the walls smooth, and then we just have to sand everything later. When we finish putting this up, we'll fix the gaps at the top and put plasterboard on them too. I mean, the joint compound. And that way, we'll have everything ready for sanding.
Okay, so it'll be dry tomorrow, right? Then we can sand it.
If not, well then...
We can just paint what's already finished.
Yes, and if not, we'll lay the flooring. I mean, this old floor is super slippery. I almost took a nasty fall. But you, here, why are you standing there like that? Well, yeah, I know. But still, it's just really slippery. When it's wet, yes. But it's not non-slip. I mean, it's true that my shoes barely have any sole left. I want a little coffee. Yeah, just a minute. What time is it?
11.
Don't you have a watch? Because I don't have a watch.
I'm so focused over here.
It's 11:02. This smells like freshly brewed coffee. 11 o'clock smells like coffee. Ba, team, pa, sam, patin, patan, patun.
Well, I'm trying to make it as hard as possible. That way, when it's sanded, we'll see if it needs a second coat or not.
That's fine, yes. Maybe later we'll give it a second coat, just to perfect it. It's so easy to put the tape on straight, but it gets so complicated when you have to do it like this in a corner. The difference between joining drywall panels and doing the seam where they meet the ceiling is just amazing. I hate it. I really don't like doing the seam at the ceiling at all. I mean, that corner is just awful. But well, this is almost done. I only have that one left. My mother is already done. She's using what she has left for the other room. Well, now we'll stop to have the long-awaited coffee. It must be around 11:30 or so. Well, and now, for real, we already have this part finished with joint compound, and this one with finishing compound. I'm going to turn this off here, and we're going to make some coffee. It's already quite late, but we need it. The truth is, I'm a bit hungry, and it won't be long until lunchtime. Since there's a bit of that cheese I always tell you about, which I haven't mentioned in a while. But honestly, this cheese is just insanely good. It's Mercadona's Viejo Tostado cheese. This cheese is so good, seriously. Mom, do you want a piece of cheese? I'm going to seem really picky, but I just like this size of glass for coffee. I just took them out from the dishwasher to wash them, because it's the exact size that I think is perfect for breakfast, lunch, or after a meal. Because the other two options are this one, which for me is super small. It's like a coffee shot. And this one, let's not even talk about it. I think it's more for espresso. And then we'd move on to this glass. And of course, it's like this one has the perfect size. I just can't have my coffee in any other glass but this one. Otherwise, it feels either too big or too small. Well, now it's time for the holes. We're going to cover this one and that one with drywall. But first, we have to put in the drywall tracks. So we can, let's say, set the guide, and then screw the panel right onto the guide we just put in. We've used metal pieces we already had around here, basically because we forgot the metal cutters at my brother's house. Well, while my mom finishes the masterpiece, she's already covered hers, and now she's going to continue with mine, which I left halfway. I'm going to make lunch. I'm going to try something different. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if she lets me. I'm missing half the ingredients, but oh well, let's try to make it good. Okay, let's see. What I'm going to make today is a kind of noodles, but instead of making them with shrimp and all that, I'm going to make them differently, with chicken breast fillets. Here I have the vegetables. We're going to use all of these. And the chicken. I wanted to show you this. We had it for dinner yesterday. My mom made it. She saw it online. It's amazing, and it's sweet potato, tomato, cheese, and avocado. It's delicious. The sweet potato is boiled and everything else is fresh. Honestly, it's a really great dinner. I thought, I'll take it out so I remember to explain it. And to go with the meal, I'm going to make a Michelada. The thing is, the Michelada we used to make had some ingredients like beer, Fanta, and Tabasco, I think. But anyway, the thing is that I found another recipe that used tomato juice, and I bought it. My mom wasn't really convinced the last time we made the Michelada, and I think with the tomato juice, she might like it more. Also, since we already bought Tabasco and Worcestershire sauce last time, let's try making it and see how it turns out. I have tried it before. They served us one with tomato juice at a bar, and it was delicious. I'm not sure if I prefer it over the tomato sauce version we made, but we'll try and see. Let's chop the veggies.
Better get the sheriff. Something's going down. Vibrate.
I'll add these noodles, although I actually buy different kinds. You know that? I've told you many times. I also buy these made from fava beans, and these are rice noodles, which are really good, and they sell them at Mercadona. So we always have them at home, because they cook super quickly.
One's got funny looking boots and a hat way too big.
Let's see. For the Michelada, let's see. How about a beer? Okay, I'm going to split it in two. Wait, Chris. But let's add the water first. Let's see if this is going to spill. We add the water here until it covers the vegetables. We could also add chicken broth and so on, but it's much healthier, of course, if we just use water. And, well, let it boil with the veggies. We leave it like that, all covered. Not on super high heat, just, well, high. Something in between. I've always added a splash of soy sauce here, but we don't have any this time, so, well, but it's still good. even more homemade. All right, the Michelada. I'm dying to make it, honestly. Let's add a beer. I found the recipe online. I'm not making it up. Even though I lack half the ingredients and will improvise, it'll still be good. I'll add them anyway. For the beer, it says you need the juice of 2 lemons, which I don't have. But since I have orange instead, when I say lime, I actually have lemon soda. So I'm going to add that here. Well, anyway, this isn't a classic shandy, but it has the juice of 2 limes. Maybe I overdid it. I'm going to add a little more beer. 10 milliliters some Tabasco sauce. 10 milliliters, and that's not good. I just put in a couple of drops, so it's not too spicy. But I ended up with 4 or 5. 455 milliliters of Worcestershire sauce. Or is it this one? It was hard for me to find, and it cost me a fortune. I have no idea. Maybe I could have added 5 milliliters, like half a spoon or something like that. 2 cups of tamarindo juice. 2 cups? How can that be? 2 cups? But this is already 1, you know what? I'm just going to fill it to the top, and whatever happens, happens. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a mix. This looks weird. Okay, salt to taste. So we add a pinch of salt, just a little salt. Oh my goodness, what a mix. An explosive mix. I don't know if I should add an ice cube or not to make it a bit cooler. Maybe ice will fix it. If I do it, everything will spill, right? Yeah, it sure looks like it. Wow, well, it's good. Let's go for it now. It's spilled anyway. I know it's missing something. I think it needs more spice, but it's pretty good. Add more Tabasco. Mom, take some more out. This smells so good. Yeah? It'll taste even better. Oh, wow, it looks so good. Mom, I made a Michelada. A Michelada? Wow. I know last time you didn't really like it. No, but this time I made it with a new recipe. Yes. Let's see. You already know that I owe you the Michelada. I don't know. No, it's not really my thing. This one is new.
It's a little better. It's a bit spicy.
¿Sí?
Well, I added a little bit more. Well, it's good, right? With the tomato juice, isn't it? Do you want some? Pretty what? What? In the end, it gets addictive, right? Have you tried it yet? Or not? I tried it, but just a little.
Well, it's turning out just right, yes.
It's good. I improvised a bit, since the original recipe's measurements were mostly guesses.
The pepper? Well, you know that I don't like pepper.
No, it has Tabasco, not pepper.
How much Tabasco?
Wait, try this one, because I put less Tabasco in here, because it seemed to me that the other one wasn't spicy at all, and I thought, okay, I'll add some. Of course, I said, no, you can't taste it at all. It tastes a lot like the one we tried, the one they gave us, but it's missing something.
You have to stir it.
Right? Well, I stirred it. I think it's missing a bit of, like, salt. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Well,
Not mine. Mine is fine.
but I did better.
I need to finish it, otherwise it won't fit in the drawer.
Of course, no, it's fine.
Hey, I just put in a few extra screws to make it more secure. But well, now with the masking tape, we'll finish sealing everything.
Okay, so after we eat, we'll get to that and put on the tape. Not masking tape, drywall tape, right? Is that what you mean? Right.
Drywall tape, not masking tape.
All right, and this is done. I'm going to turn it off and we'll eat in just a bit. Let's get the table ready. Let's see what you think.
And I'm gonna like this having someone cook for me. It looks really good. You know that I never go without my spoon. It tastes so good. Really? It's delicious. I like this having someone cook for me. I go and do other things. I work on the renovation.
Like in a restaurant or hotel, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so good, right? Yes, it is. It's really delicious. Thank you. The light to begin with.
I'm taping this one and that one.
En este y en aquel.
Okay.
We need to smooth all of this here. And with this, should I start now? Hey, yours dried really fast? Yes. Cuyos.
I see.
Maybe the one on top is ready. Yes, no, the one on top is a little... No, mine still needs more time. Okay.
Anyway, I can't sand it today.
Yes.
Is this already sanded?
Yes.
We can't do this yet. That's it. We might install the ceiling today, or wait and do it with the floor tomorrow. It's better if we finish sanding everything today.
If we sand it well. Yeah, these two are fine. I don't think there'll be a problem. The ceiling is more of a concern. It looks pretty bad to me.
I don't know, the ceiling, yeah, mostly because, look, we'll have to redo some of the joints. Yeah, because it's sunk there.
Sí.
I went down to Nashville, a guitar in the back. I was gonna make it big, make money by the...
What do you think?
It turned out great. Why did I think there was a hole? Perfect. You can't tell anything happened.
Nothing. The other one, well, because you can see a little bit of color, but if not...
One more week and that's it.
That's it, right? How it changes already, without the roof and all, you can really tell. Okay, it's starting to look more finished.
Okay, I won't see stuff lying around.
It's true. This room looks impressive. It's wonderful. All right, so let's start sanding, and we're going to sand these 2 walls that are already completely dry, because we did them ages ago, and since they're done, we'll sand them now. When the rest dries, we'll sand everything else together, whatever's left. Well, it's half.
While the getting is good, there's no reason not to. I really think you should just get...
Looks like it. Thanks for watching. Check out how the walls look. What's up? It looks pretty.
Yes.
Let's clean the floor first and then the walls. That way we get rid of all the dust that's there.
The getting is good. This is now or never. I hope it's...
Well, that's it for today. We've worked hard. Now we're mopping the floor. I've cleaned all the walls and the ceiling, and we'll leave the rest for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll continue laying the floor. Good morning! We're back in the room with the arch. Yesterday we sanded all these walls and they turned out, well, pretty decent. Honestly, although we'll have to give them a second coat. But we're not going to do that today. Today we're going to work on the floor, which comes over here. We're going to lay this little tile and go all the way to the back. We'll cut this little scrap, which actually goes pretty far over there. This piece is going to be a pain. Maybe we'll leave this for later. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going from here to there, since we want to move relatively quickly. I'll bring some tiles to check the fit, since we don't want to have a tiny piece left here. All right, I think we can start. We'll leave this hallway the whole hallway, and we'll work on the left side, right? There will be a good piece left here. I mean, the tile will almost be whole. I was worried that we might end up with a tiny leftover piece, but it will look good. And here what we have to do is cut this one, which is going to be tricky. Oh my goodness. Ugh, this reminds me of the one at the beach, which broke 4 or 5 times. It chipped a lot. Seriously, the weather is awful today. It's incredibly cold. Look at this. It's already starting to grow again. It's crazy how fast the weeds grow, honestly. But it's not just the weeds that are growing. Look at how the little tree is doing, please. But it's full, absolutely full of plums. And my mom said, "Oh, I don't think these are plums. They're kind of elongated." And I said, "But these plums were kind of elongated. I don't know if you remember. Last year we picked a few. And it's also full of plums here and there. There aren't just plums, but also here we have, if I remember correctly, this was the persimmon tree. Notice how many little balls there are. If a persimmon comes from here, I can't recall if it was this or the other one, since they're next to each other. But it's a different tree, because this one has little flowers. Look how beautiful the flower is, please. And I don't remember if this was the persimmon tree. I think the leaf was more like this one. But anyway, I don't want to say for sure either, because my memory isn't great. Although we can ask ChatGPT, and we'll know quickly. Well, I just asked Gemini, because ChatGPT wouldn't let me ask any more questions. And it told me that both are persimmons. Both this one and this one here are persimmons. But obviously they must be a different variety, because the leaves are not the same. It told me that this one is the American persimmon, and I think this one is the traditional persimmon. Maybe the American persimmon and the Spanish persimmon, I don't know. But the point is that both give persimmon fruit, and you should see the size of the tree. We don't just have the persimmon and the plum tree. That one has died. We also have the apple tree, and this apple tree is also growing little apples. Look how cute they are. The apples. And it's actually pretty full of apples too. It's really big. And here another tree has also grown, but I don't think this one is a fruit tree. Another tree has also grown there. It's like super close, all in the same spot. Here we have a loquat tree, which doesn't have anything. Actually, this loquat, it hits me in the face. This loquat tree has never had anything. I mean, really, we've never ever picked any loquats. Unlike the other trees, where we've been able to pick a few things every year, nothing has come out of this loquat tree yet, but it's very tiny. It's this little thing here. It's a baby. And that one over there dies every year and then sprouts again. It's a very strange thing. Well, I don't know if it's the same one, but I would say yes, like a phoenix. And these ones here, we leave them, they're ornamental. They really don't produce any kind of fruit. Over here, the same ones, also ornamental, they don't produce fruit either. I think the palm trees haven't survived. I don't know if it was because of too much water or too little water, I don't know. They didn't like the place. And the olive tree grows so fast it doesn't even seem like an olive tree. Look at how wonderful this olive tree is. I don't know if you remember how it was when we did the very first pruning here, but it was super tiny. It was nothing, just a little thing. And now look at it after a year and a half, more or less while we've been doing this renovation. Look at how much it's grown and how beautiful it is. Obviously, we're going to keep this olive tree. It's really cool. An olive tree always brings life, and it doesn't make too much of a mess either. And this is the garden tour. The evolution of the little trees and how they're growing. Honestly, everything is super green and very beautiful. But there are some that we're going to have to prune and maybe even remove one or two. Because when we go to do this, which will probably be next summer, we have to think very, very carefully about things that don't make too much of a mess. Because the upkeep, this little palm tree has really taken root. Look how big it is already. There's also one at the entrance. We'll tour the entrance another day, but it's super cool. You'll see it soon. And one exactly like this one has come up. It's very pretty. In fact, I think this is the one we brought from home, which died. It's literally the same, but it really likes it here. Not there, not a few meters over there, but here they really are picky. What you gonna shine?
You got, we're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no boss.
I'm really, really hungry. It's only just after 1. But I can't handle this hunger. My mom jokes I have a tapeworm. Today, we're eating leftovers, the couscous I made recently. You probably saw it in an earlier video. And since we had quite a bit left over, because I made enough for 4 people, we're going to split it up. And this is what we're going to eat with a little salad, and that's it. I don't think I've ever shown this Tupperware before. It's amazing. We bought it for a trip we took with Ivan's family. We went to Disneyland Paris, and the cool thing about this Tupperware is that it's collapsible. I mean, you can flatten it, and it doesn't take up any space. Oops, it just takes up this much space here. So it's super tiny. You put the lid on and take it with you folded. And we thought, wow, they're really going to rip us off. There in the park, we brought food from the apartment. We brought some macaroni. And it doesn't take up any space in the suitcase. We carried it folded like this in the suitcase. And once there, we made the food in the apartment. We opened it and took the food to the park. And that's what we did. And hey, we got off really cheap. The truth is, we shouldn't have made macaroni. We should have picked something that can be eaten cold, since it ends up freezing by the time we eat it. But if you make, for example, rice, tuna, and hard-boiled eggs and things like that, well, you just take it like that, boom. And hey, it's great. Super practical. We bought 2 and used them for other trips. It's a great idea to bring them when you travel, so you save money. When you're out, you can sometimes make your own food where you stay, but it's hard to know what cold items to bring. Well, take this couscous with you, because this couscous is good both cold and hot. So if you take it cold, you can also eat it there just fine. You can find the recipe in an earlier video. It's very, very easy.
I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your bill for a while. It's a journey for life.
Well, well. So at 6 in the afternoon on a Friday, we've almost finished this room. Ta-da-da-da-da, ta-da-da-ta-da-da, ta-da. This is how the room turned out. We still need to put in that last row. This one here and this. That's why I say almost. Then we still need to smooth out some walls, give it a second coat, and touch up the ceiling a little bit. Then it would just be painting and putting in the bed. Because this is already super far along. Here we also still need to sand what we did yesterday. But wow, what a difference the floor makes in this room. It's truly amazing. Oh my god. But yeah, we are super exhausted. I just can't.
I can't anymore. My back hurts. There are only those little pieces and half the room left, so we're almost done.
This is just shaking. We're so excited. The walls that are in the worst shape are the ones in this bedroom. That's why we haven't done this bedroom, because we knew we wouldn't have enough time to do much. Next time we come, we'll definitely have to work on it. We can't put it off any longer, because basically this is the only one left, along with the ceiling of that bedroom over there. Our backs? Mom, how's your back? They're screaming.
I don't feel it. I'll grab the couch one-handed and get clawed, then shower. Oh boy.
But anyway, we're happy. We've gotten so much done in these 4 days we've been here. We've gotten a lot done. We hope the next 4 days are just as productive, but with half the work.
No, but I'll put it anyway.
Oh my goodness, let me stay like this. It's nice.
Look, I also love the gray color of the floor.
No, it's not gray. Grisha S is gray. It's gray. This gray is going to follow you, the gray is going to follow you. And, well, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you very soon in upcoming videos. See you soon!